Hello guys, welcome back to our Brainy Voyage YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about implementation of strict mode in JavaScript. Right, at first, you should know that what is meant by strict mode in JavaScript. The strict mode is used to identify the bugs that are not console logged when we are running, right? Those type of errors can be seen by the developer in the console that will automatically cause an imperfect working of code, right? So to identify all those bugs, we use strict mode in JavaScript. Okay. To implement the strict mode in JavaScript, we should just add a simple string here that is use strict at the beginning of the line. You should note that whatever the values that we have written above this use strict, that will not come under the strict mode, and those will raise an error, right? So to avoid those bugs, we should write the use strict method at the top of the line, right? Now let's just take some examples and identify what is the use of the strict mode here. Okay, at first I'm going to take let valid age equals to false at the beginning, and I'm going to take another variable which is let valid height equals to true, and I'm going to pass some values here like I'm going to take an if condition here, and I'm going to change the valid age to true here, right? If my valid height isn't true, then I should change my valid ages to true. Okay, if you can see that I have written valid ages here, I have added an extra s, and this is a simple valid age here, right? This is a single and this will be in plural, right? So it might be a bug that we cannot see without this use strict method, right? You can just notice that in a few seconds. Now let's just add in some more if conditions here, and I'm going to pass if valid age is true, then I'm going to pass console.log you your age and height are valid, right? This will be the string that I should print if the both conditions are satisfied here. Okay, now let's just check. Now let's just save the file by commenting the strict mode here, right? So I'm going to save the file now. See that we have not printed anything in the console, right? That's because here valid ages is not converted to true here because I have this s value extra here, right? This is an reference error that we cannot see in the console. Here the valid ages and valid age is a different variable here, so that the reference error is not identified here. This might be happening at many scenarios while we are writing thousands of code here, right? That each and every case cannot be seen in the console, and it might irritate us, right? So to avoid that, we use strict mode, right? Now I'm going to uncomment this session, sorry, that string line, and I am going to save the file. Okay, see here in the console we got a reference error, valid ages is not defined. See here, this is not defined. Actually it is defined, but it is considered as a separate variable here. Okay, the use strict mode takes it into an avoids it into making an another variable and shows as an reference error, right? So we can just easily identify the bug that is causing the error, and we can just rectify it and save the file. Now we should get your age and height are valid in the console, right? So I am going to save the file now. See that we got your height, age and height are valid, right? That's the purpose of using strict mode in JavaScript, right? There are many aspects that we should know, and that will be in our future videos. The purpose of this video is to understand the implementation of strict mode in JavaScript, right? And we are also going to discuss about strict equals and choose equal, right? By taking some examples, we are going to discuss the difference between these two. Okay, So I'm going to console log some values here. Console.log of 5 strict equals to 5. I'm going to write all the console values and I will explain each them in a bit. Okay. Here, if you can see that we got these values true, true, false, true, true in the console, right? Let's just break down this code here. Okay. Here, the type of the value is the numeric value, and the value here is 5. And here also, the type of the value here is number, and the value of the number is 5, right? So, both the type and value are equal, so that we got true in the console, right? And here, also the lossy conversion checks for the value only. Here, value is equal, right? Here, value is 5, and here is also a 5, right? So that we got true in the console. But here, when we come into this scenario, this is an strict mode value, right? Here, the type of this value is different. If you can see that the left side part of this is a number value, and here is a string value. A number is never equals to string, right? So that we got false in the console. Even though the value is same 5, but these type of these values are different, right? So that we got false in the console. And here, in case of lossy conversion, it doesn't checks for the type of the value, so that here value of left side part is 5, and here also the value is 5, so that we got true in the console. But here the it is a string, but adding the plus symbol to the string value, that will make it into a number. But it will not work if it is an entire string, or if there is any alphabet letters in it, right? So to check that, I'm going to add some letters here. Okay, I'm going to place L here, and I'm going to save the file. See that we got false in the console, because L5 is not equals to 5. Here this is converted into an entire number, because we added plus at the beginning, right? So that number value here is 5, and here also the value is 5, and it is converted to a number. So here the type and the value is both, right? So that we got true in the console. This is the difference between strict equals and loosey equals in JavaScript. Thank you for watching.